everyone, my name is Katya and it is officially October, which dare I say is the best month of the year. So today I prepared a bunch of costume ideas for the most wonderful time of year, Halloween. All these costumes are inspired by iconic 90s and early 2000s cartoon characters, so they're pretty much instantly recognizable, but only if you're a 90s kid. Only 90s kids will remember these cartoon characters, she says as she waits for her December of 1999 birthday. Anyways, all these costumes require some basic clothing items that you most likely already have in your closet, and some optional DIYs if you want to kick it up a notch. Everything I wear in this video will be linked in the description as always, but without further ado, let's begin! First up, we have Patrick Star from Spongebob Squarepants, the king of pairing pastel colors together. The components of his outfit include a pink top and some green and purple pants. You have the option to add a pink wig or hat. For this costume, I chose to wear my pink rouge top and I paired it with my lavender pants. Since my pants didn't have any green detailing, I opted to wear this button down as outerwear. For accessories, I went with this pink beret. This color combo is pretty recognizable as Patrick, but you could go the extra step and add some star-shaped jewelry or maybe some SpongeBob merch like a backpack or a plushie. A variation on this outfit could include some green and purple shorts or a skirt paired with some black fishnets and matching thigh-high boots from that one iconic scene where Patrick absolutely slayed all of us. If you don't have any clothing items that combine green and purple in one, you could try incorporating one of the colors with a clothing item and the other with an accessory like a scarf or maybe some socks. Next up, we have Sam Manson from Danny Phantom, who is the blueprint for the modern day goth GF. I actually wore this costume last Halloween and it turned out to be my favorite, which is really saying something because I wore like 900 costumes that year. The components of her outfit include a black crop top with a purple circle decal, a green and black plaid skirt, purple tights, black combat boots, plus a matching choker and cuffs. For this costume, I wore my black crop top and I did a really simple DIY on it where I cut out an ellipse out of some purple felt and I just pinned it right on the front of the top. I paired it with my plaid tennis skirt and purple tights. I chose to wear my platform docks, but really any black boot will have the same effect. I put my hair up in a half up, half down hairdo, and I wore a black bracelet on either arm, plus this wide black choker. This is very important. When you're in this costume, make sure that you simmer instead of sweating and only eat ultra recyclo vegetarian because it's essential for the character accuracy. The next costume is inspired by another gothic queen, Gwen from Total Drama Island. Her outfit pairs this blue, green, and black long sleeve top with a black and blue mini skirt, some black tights and knee-high boots, and a matching choker. Since her top is a little complicated, you might have to get a little creative with this costume. What I chose to do is layer 3 tops, including this long sleeve mesh green one, a blue crop baby tee, and a black corset. Although I think layering a long sleeve green top and a black tank would work just as well. I wore this black mini skirt, but you have the option to add some blue felt pockets if you want more accuracy. I accessorized with a simple black choker, sheer black tights, and some knee-high boots. By the way, Gwen and Duncan, it's a no from me, okay? Duncan and Courtney were meant to be together forever and they didn't get to, and I'm still... You can fight me in the comments, okay? Duncan and Courtney forever. The gal that inspired this next costume is Helga from Hey Arnold. Her outfit consists of a white shirt layered under a pink dress, cinched in with a red belt and paired with some white sneakers and a pink hair bow. I wore this white baby tee and I layered it with a pink A-line dress, but you could switch this out for a pink tank top and skirt if that works better for you. I added a simple red belt, but this could easily be replaced with a ribbon if you don't have one. I also wore my white Air Force Ones and I paired them with some white frilly socks, and I tied my pink headband in a bow around my long blonde wig. The wig is optional, but I do recommend that you wear pigtails because that is an essential part of Helga's look. But my favorite part of this costume by far is the heart-shaped locket that's inspired by a frame that Helga has in the show. It's a photo of Arnold and it actually opens up and has a love note from Helga inside, so it's super cute. But if you don't have this necklace and you want to make this costume even more convincing, you could always DIY a heart-shaped frame like the one in the show, or just draw on Helga's signature unibrow with some black eyeliner. Next up, we have the absolute lady killer himself, Johnny Bravo. His outfit is very simple. It's a tight black tee paired with some blue skinny jeans and some black shoes, along with black glasses, preferably aviators. I wore this basic black tee with some skinny jeans and I cuffed them for accuracy. For shoes, I wore my simple black Mary Janes, but these could be substituted with any black sneaker or boot. My glasses are not aviators, but I felt like the shape of these was much more cartoonish and it alluded to the shape of Johnny's hair as well. I chose to add a blonde wig, a hand mirror, and a flex, but these elements are optional, except for the flex that is 100% mandatory. The following costume is inspired by Icky Vicky, the villainous babysitter from the Fairly OddParents. Her outfit again is pretty simple. It's a green crop top paired with some skinny black pants and shoes. You also have the option to wear a red wig and some pink lipstick. I followed her outfit formula with this green crop cardigan and some skinny black pants paired with my black lace-up flats, and I wore my hair in a side pony. A chocolate shake or some guava juice is optional unless you have a green mousse, of course. That is the optimal accessory if you're able to incorporate that into your outfit. Staying within the world of the Fairly OddParents, the next costume is inspired by Poof, who is Wanda and Cosmo's baby. So if you identify as baby, this is the perfect costume for you. Poof's outfit is made up of a lilac jumpsuit or dress, some white shoes and a crown. Some fairy wings and a baby rattle are optional. I chose to wear this lilac dress with a baby tee underneath. Since Poof is a baby, it's very fitting. Do you get it? Like, fitting because it's clothes and it's a baby tee and Poof's a baby. Like, do you get it? I also wore a lavender wig and I incorporated the crown with this headband. I added frilly white socks for childish charm and glitter sneakers to serve as my fairy dust. For those of you who didn't have access to cable cartoon channels growing up, I feel you. And don't worry, I got you covered, okay? Only real PBS kids will know this next costume. And that costume is Arthur from the PBS Kids show Arthur. I actually also wore this costume last Halloween, and it was very easy to put together and super comfortable to wear. Arthur's outfit consists of a yellow sweater layered with a white collared shirt, some light wash jeans, red sneakers, and some round eyeglasses. An ear headband is optional. I paired my crop yellow sweater and white collared shirt with some light wash mom jeans. I didn't have any red Converse, but those would be the perfect shoe for this costume if you do. For accessories, I added these gold round eyeglasses and this DIY ear headband. This headband was very simple to put together. All I did was buy a black headband and some felt from Michael's. I folded over tan felt and I cut out the shape of Arthur's ear, keeping the bottom side connected. Then I wrapped that felt around the headband and hot glued it together so the ears lined up. And finally, I hot glued some pink felt to the center of the ears as well. But if you don't want to do that, you could just put your hair up in space buns and those could serve as your ears. Whatever you do, don't forget to bring your library card, because everyone knows that having fun isn't hard when you've got a library card. Costume is also from Arthur, and it's actually Arthur's best friend Buster. Buster's outfit is a pink collared shirt layered under a turquoise sweater, worn with some medium wash jeans and red sneakers. A bunny ear headband is optional. I chose to wear this pink collared shirt under a turquoise cardigan since I didn't have a sweater, and I paired it with my medium wash mom jeans. I wore the same sneakers as I did for Arthur, and I also added this blonde wig which I put in pigtails to serve as Buster's ears. However, you can make a DIY ear headband like the one I showed for Arthur, inspired by Buster's ears as well. If you're looking for a costume for 2 people, you and your best friend or significant other could dress as Arthur and Buster since they're an iconic BFF duo. This next costume is for my Canadian viewers out there, and it's Cooke from the show 16. This was one of my favorite cartoons growing up, and our queen Caitlin did not hesitate to take lots of inspiration from the early 2000s. Her outfit consists of a pink top and a blue skirt, paired with some pink platform slides and a matching butterfly hair clip. For this costume, I wore the same pink shirt as I did for Patrick, but I paired it with a denim mini skirt instead. I didn't have any pink platform slides, but I did have these embroidered flats that I think work perfectly for this costume. I accessorized with a pink butterfly clip in my blonde wig. You also have the option to add a pink mini bag or a flip phone or any other Y2K inspired accessory because I think it fits Caitlin's character very well. Any lemon inspired jewelry or accessories could also work since Caitlin ran the lemonade stand in the mall. If the Poof costume didn't necessarily speak to you, not to worry, I have another fairy inspired costume, Musa from the Winx Club. I used her casual outfit as inspiration. It consists of this red one-shoulder top and some blue cargo pants. She has some red undies peeking out of her cargo pants, but you could switch that out for a red belt. She also wears red sneakers, a purple armband, and some pigtails with red scrunchies. I didn't have a one-shoulder top, but I did have this red halter top, which I moved the neckline around to look like a one-shoulder top. I didn't have any blue cargo pants either, so I switched them out for these flared jeans instead. I think any blue flared pant could work in this case. I secured my hair into pigtails with some red scrunchies, and I added some headphones since Musa is a musical fairy after all. A variation you could do on this costume would be Musa's fairy form outfit, which is the same top, but instead it's paired with a red flare skirt and some matching knee-high boots. For both variations, you have the option to add some fairy wings. If you need a group costume, the members of the Winx Club is perfect for a group of 5 to 7 people. If you'd like more costume inspiration based on cartoon characters, then make sure you check out my Powerpuff Girls inspired lookbook next. I also have a whole playlist for pop culture inspired lookbooks, which I will link on the screen and in the description. If you enjoyed these costume ideas, make sure you like this video, click that subscribe button and that notification bell so you don't miss any of my uploads. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!